The diver reaches out and his hand brushes against something cold. Gold. Coins shimmer across the ocean floor, glowing in the beam of his light. But down here, treasure isn't the only thing waiting to be found. Scattered among the riches are bones, broken statues, and strange objects that defy explanation. This isn't just a shipwreck, it's a graveyard of forgotten history. A time capsule of things that should have stayed buried. The deeper you go, the stranger it gets. Some of these discoveries are beautiful, others downright terrifying. Relics of disasters, lost cities, and maybe even things not entirely human. From eerie underwater ruins to objects no one can explain, the ocean keeps its secrets well. So grab your oxygen tank and hold your breath, because today we're diving into the 13 creepiest discoveries ever found beneath the sea. And trust me, the last one will haunt you long after the video ends. Number 13. Lost cities beneath the sea. Forget Atlantis, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Scattered across the ocean floor are real ancient cities swallowed by the waves thousands of years ago. Near Greece, Japan, and India, entire civilizations rest beneath the surface, frozen in time. One of the most stunning is Cleopatra's Palace in Alexandria, Egypt, a once glorious city that slipped underwater after a massive earthquake and tsunami. Then there's Xicheng, the Lion City of China, intentionally flooded in 1959 to build a dam. Today, it sits perfectly preserved at the bottom of a lake, its temples, gates, and statues untouched by time. Divers describe it as eerie and breathtaking. Swimming through streets no one's walked in decades, surrounded by silence and history. These underwater cities remind us how fragile civilizations really are, and how easily they can disappear beneath the waves, waiting to be rediscovered. Number 12. The Locomotive Graveyard. You'd never expect to find trains at the bottom of the ocean, but just off the coast of New Jersey lies one of the strangest underwater discoveries ever, a graveyard of lost locomotives. Back in 1985, divers stumbled upon two steam engines from the 1850s sitting 90 feet below the surface. The weird part? No one even knew they were missing. There's no record of them being shipped, lost, or even built. It's like they just appeared there. Experts believe they may have fallen off a transport ship during a storm, but no one can say for sure. Now they rest quietly on the seafloor, covered in rust and coral, their wheels frozen in time. Seeing those ghostly trains surrounded by darkness feels like stepping into a forgotten dream, or maybe a haunting reminder of how much history still hides beneath the waves. Number 11. The Ghost Fleet of Battleships. Deep in the South Pacific lies one of the ocean's most haunting graveyards, a fleet of warships frozen in time. During World War II, the US launched Operation Hailstone, a massive surprise attack that sank hundreds of Japanese battleships, submarines, and planes near the Caroline Islands in just 2 days. Thousands of lives were lost as steel giants vanished beneath the waves. For years, no one knew exactly where they'd gone, until legendary explorer Jacques Cousteau rediscovered the wrecks in the 1960s. Today, the site is known as Truk Lagoon, and it's like diving into a ghost story. Tanks, planes, and rifles still lie scattered across the seafloor, eerily preserved by time. Coral now covers the decks where soldiers once stood. It's beautiful, chilling, and powerful, a silent underwater museum reminding us that even history's fiercest battles eventually fade into the deep. Number 10. The Underwater UFO Mystery. Not everything hiding beneath the waves comes from Earth, or at least, that's what some people believe. In 2014, a team of Swedish divers stumbled upon something bizarre at the bottom of the Baltic Sea, a massive disc-shaped object that looked straight out of a sci-fi movie. Smooth, symmetrical, and eerily familiar. It resembled a classic UFO. The discovery made headlines around the world. UFO enthusiasts were convinced it was an alien spacecraft, while scientists chalked it up to an oddly shaped rock formation or maybe even a meteorite. But here's the catch: no one's ever been able to fully explain it. Instruments glitch near it, and visibility drops without reason. Whatever it is, the Baltic Sea anomaly continues to draw mystery hunters and thrill seekers from across the globe, all chasing the same question: what if this isn't from our world at all? Number 9. Underwater spiders. If regular spiders already give you the creeps, brace yourself, because there's one that actually lives underwater. Meet the diving bell spider. Found in lakes and ponds across Europe and Asia, it doesn't have gills, so it came up with a genius and slightly terrifying solution. It traps a bubble of air in its web, creating a mini scuba tank. Then it dives down and lives inside this air pocket like a tiny underwater dome. It hunts, sleeps, and even lays eggs completely submerged, only surfacing occasionally for a refill of fresh air. It's part science marvel, part nightmare fuel, a spider that's not content staying on land and decided to conquer the water too. If you ever needed a reason to rethink your next swim, this might be it. Number 8. Shallow shipwrecks near the shore. Not every shipwreck is buried deep in the ocean. Some are hiding in plain sight, just a few feet below the surface. In Tobermory, Canada, the crystal-clear waters hold several ghostly relics of the past, including the Minch, the Nuago, and the city of Grand Rapids. These ships rest less than 15 feet underwater, perfectly preserved and visible from above. Swimmers, snorkelers, and kayakers often glide right over them without realizing what's beneath. Entire vessels frozen in time. It's surreal, even a little eerie, to splash around in the sun while pieces of history and maybe a few restless spirits sit quietly below your feet. It's not just a swim, it's a brush with the past hiding in plain sight. Number 7. The 2,000-year-old computer. Long before smartphones, laptops, or even electricity, someone in ancient Greece built a machine that shouldn't have existed for another 1,000 years. Discovered in a shipwreck off the island of Antikythera, this rusted, gear-filled device turned out to be a mechanical computer, the first of its kind. Known as the Antikythera mechanism, it could track the movements of the stars, planets, and even predict eclipses with stunning accuracy. Scientists believe it was made sometime between 270 BC, but no one knows who built it or how they pulled it off with the tools of their time. The craftsmanship is so advanced that it rivals modern clockwork. It's living proof that the ancients might have understood the universe and technology far better than we ever imagined. Number 6. Apollo Moon Mission Rocket Parts. Believe it or not, the ocean hides pieces of space history. In 2013, Amazon founder Jeff Bezos led an expedition that uncovered parts of the rocket engines that launched astronauts to the moon in 1969. These massive engines had been lost for decades, sitting more than 14,000 feet below the surface of the Atlantic Ocean. When the team finally brought them up, the pieces were restored and put on display, a glimpse of the raw power that made the moon landing possible. It's wild to think that for over 40 years, a piece of humanity's greatest achievement was resting silently on the ocean floor, hidden in the dark, waiting to be found again. Number 5. Stonehenge underwater. Everyone's heard of England's Stonehenge, but did you know there's another one hidden beneath the waves of Lake Michigan? Deep in Grand Traverse Bay, archaeologists discovered a ring of massive stones arranged in a pattern strikingly similar to the famous monument. One of the boulders even has what looks like carvings of ancient symbols or animals, possibly dating back 10,000 years. The find has baffled scientists ever since. Who placed these stones? And why? Were they part of an ancient ritual site? Or maybe the remains of a civilization long forgotten? No one knows for sure. The formation sits quietly underwater, drawing divers, researchers, and mystery lovers from around the world, all hoping to uncover the truth behind America's own Stonehenge. Number 4. The billion-dollar treasure. The ocean is basically the world's biggest treasure chest, and some of its riches are still out there, waiting to be found. Off the coast of Massachusetts lies the wreck of the RMS Republic, a luxury ship that sank in 1909 while carrying a secret cargo, $3 million in gold coins, worth over $1 billion today. For decades, treasure hunters have scoured the seabed trying to find it. Even the History Channel joined the hunt, but so far the gold has refused to surface. Some say it's buried deep in the wreck, others think it's already been taken, but no one really knows. What we do know is that somewhere beneath the waves, a fortune still glitters in the dark, waiting for the one lucky diver who finally strikes gold. Number 3. The 60,000-ton mystery stone. Deep beneath the calm waters of Israel's Sea of Galilee, divers discovered something massive. A stone structure so huge it shouldn't even exist. It's shaped like a giant cone, built from stacked basalt rocks, and weighs an unbelievable 60,000 tons. Even stranger, it could be 12,000 years old. Older than the pyramids or Stonehenge. Experts agree it was man-made, but no one knows by who or why. Was it a burial site? A monument, or something completely different that's been lost to time? Its size, age, and mystery have left scientists baffled. Whatever its purpose, the Sea of Galilee stone stands as one of the world's most mind-blowing underwater discoveries. A prehistoric puzzle sitting quietly in the deep, daring us to figure out who built it and how. Number 2. The skeletons at the lake's bottom. Some underwater discoveries are eerie, and this one's straight out of a horror movie. In 1942, a British ranger hiking high in the Himalayas stumbled upon Rupkund Lake, a frozen pool filled with hundreds of human skeletons. When the ice melted, bones surfaced everywhere. Later studies revealed they were over 1,200 years old, but no one knows who these people were or how they died. Some think they were soldiers caught in battle. Others say they were pilgrims on a sacred journey. One theory even suggests they were killed by a sudden, deadly hailstorm. The lake sits in a remote, nearly unreachable spot, which only adds to the mystery. How did so many lives end here, together, in the middle of nowhere? Number 1. The giant marble crucifix. One of the strangest and most haunting sights beneath any lake lies in Lake Michigan. A massive 1,800-pound marble crucifix showing Jesus on the cross. Carved in Italy, it was originally meant to be a grave marker, but after a small crack appeared, the family who commissioned it rejected it. In 1962, it found a new purpose, placed underwater as a memorial to honor divers who lost their lives. Today, visitors can view it through the clear water from boats above, its white stone glowing eerily in the depths. It's peaceful, yet chilling, a silent guardian resting on the lakebed. Just imagine peering into the cold, dark water and suddenly seeing that ghostly figure staring back at you from below. If you enjoy diving into these eerie underwater mysteries, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our next deep-sea adventure. There are countless secrets still hiding beneath the waves, and trust me, the next discovery will be even wilder. Stay curious, stay brave, and I'll see you in the next one.